Yeah, welcome to everyone. Welcome to TNT Francis YouTube channel, and this is basically for computer skills, computer literacy. Today, I'm going to take you through how to design table of contents. Table of contents. This is we normally do it for research purpose. So when you've done, you've written your documents, and you want to make it look unique. You want to make it to look organized. You want to have a reference for your pages that you've created. How are you going to make this? This is what I'm going to do. So how do you create table of content? Let's get started. The first step that you have to do is when you open your document or when you're in the documents, go to home tags. When you go to home tags, uh, start labeling your headings. Headings varies up to whatever numbers that whatever headings that you have, and headings are given number based on number of decimal points. Uh, Heading 1 doesn't have decimal points. Heading 2 has 1 decimal point. Heading 3 has 2 decimal points. Heading 4 has 3 decimal points. You just move like that. Let's get started. So I'm going to show you how to make heading. Uh, let's start from here. Yes, let's get from here. So you go to your home tabs, you highlight or you bring your cursor there. You go to this heading 1. So I'm going to click 1 eventually. Okay. So it's going to automatically take me there for heading 1. You highlight, bring this, it will take automatically. When it is, this is also heading 1, you highlight, take the cursor to bring exactly. It's the same thing here. That is heading type 1. Let me show you heading type 2. Heading type 2, I say normally have 1 decimal point. You click there, you take heading type 2. And if you want to make some changes, you come to modifications. What do you want to change? Do you want to change how the color of the heading 2 appears? Do you want to change how the size, the word size, the font size, how they are? Do you want to make uh, bit of where do you want your work appear? How do you want the space in between your paragraph to look like? So that is what we call that. You get that modification. So after it is done, you click OK. Just you move ahead. So when you're done with your heading, now what you do, you go to you can go to you can go to insert. What are you going to insert? Insert a page where you want to put your table of contents. Uh, like now, let's just get it from here. Here, I want to insert my table of content immediately. Table of content, okay, let's not immediately, but I'm going to insert my table of content in the, after declaration. So what does that mean? I want to put a page break or I want to put a blank page. Blank, blank page here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my cursor there. So immediately I click blank space, it's going to create a space there, in between there. So you see, it has already created a space. So that's where I'm going to put my table. And immediately after that, what I have to do, I can now go to reference. When I go to references, on my left side, I'll see table of contents, and then you can click content. You'll see automatic table of content 1, 2, maybe one, one. You see, automatically this comes. All that I've done is here. Now let me make some slight edit here. This is let it in capitals. Table of contents. Table of contents. Let me put it in capital. Table of content, table of content, and then let it be in the middle. Okay, that's good. That's quite okay, right? Now, what we still have many things to do. Table of content, we normally divide it. You have what's called the numerical parts. The numerical parts usually include the chapters from chapter 1 to chapter whatever. And then the other part is other auxiliaries. We normally put in the Roman numbers. How are we going to put Roman numbers in our table of content? Let me show you. Ah, now, if I'm done with that, I've already done my table of content. But now, I've not inserted pages. Now, what I have to do, you can either create pages or you can even create pages. So what am I going to do? Let me put pages. How am I going to put pages? You can still go back to insert. and then a bit middle here you see pages. You can click that. Where do you want your pages to be? Let's say our pages should be down here. See, automatically pages will be added to your document immediately. Now let me right click here. Immediately pages will be added, and they have been added indeed. So you see that? Exactly. That's how our documents are. Now, what we want is we want uh, our our chapters to start different as compared to these other auxiliary works, right? So how are we going to make that? I'm going to separate. I'm going to separate the two things. How are we going to separate? That's another question. You know how to separate it? Okay, let's get started. Let me first arrange this work as they got sorted. Allow me to organize them briefly. Okay, that's enough. Let me put the chapter 1 to come there. Now, I want from, from chapter 1 going forward to be quite different. What I'm going to do, I'm going to break this page. So watch here. Watch here. Be careful when you put this here because this is where many of us go wrong when it comes to this. Go to layout. When you go to layout, go to break the page. Break the page. Right click it. Right click it. I mean, you left click it. When you do left clicking, you see next page. Click on the next page. When you click on the next page, this is going to tell you that your page is going to be the page which your click is going to be not affecting with the work which you're going to do the other side. Now, when you've done this, what are you going to do? Is that you just come right here, bring the cursor here, and then when you see link to, now disable this, disable that, come back, and say format the page. Now here we still want number. We want to start not from the previous, but we want to start from 1, and then click OK. Eventually, the page will start from 1. Meanwhile, the other one will continue being 7. Are you seeing? It's from 7. Now I want to change it to be Roman numbers. What I do, I click the shape. Click there. I click here. I come to. Sorry, I click here. Make sure your cursor is on it. Say format the page. But here I want now Roman numbers. And then I want to start from previous. Okay? And then I click OK. I click OK. That's Roman number 1, 2, that, and 3. And when you see that there are some challenges, you need to, or you can, what you always do is that you can say edit, or you can change again. Then I can come back here. What I'll do now, I can say, what I'll say is that edit the table of content, because you can see that I can say edit the numbers. You see that all is now clear. That's how you edit your table of content. And in case you want to edit the whole, in case you've made some adjustment, you can say edit entire document. You come right, okay? But in case you're working on your pages, just say edit the tab, edit the what's the pages only, right? That's guys how easy to create table contents. Please watch this video, watch over and over. In case you need support, please comment in my sections and I'll get back to you. Thank you.